Ladies and gentlemen, from Ohio, Katrina Brown!
How we doing, Florida? The rain ruined the big hair, but I'll try to, deliver on the rest, because I'm in a good mood. I don't know if you guys are happy. I'm happy. I'm a giddy bitch. In the past 2.5 years, I have lost 125 pounds, no bullshit. Yeah! I don't like to give people advice, but I'm telling you, if there's not a medical reason to lose weight when you're over 50, don't fucking do it. I was over 300 pounds, I didn't care. I'm from Ohio, the snow and ice area. I wanted that extra insulation, I needed it. Been married over 25 years, didn't give a fuck. My husband was fat too, we're just fat, happy people. But my doctor told me when I went in for a checkup almost 3 years ago that he was what he liked to call a newly minted diabetic. Fuck. I like my feet where they are. I drive for comedy, I need those. I need my eyesight, I gotta do something about it. So I took my health seriously. Lost 125 pounds in my 50s. This isn't clothing. It's human sausage casing. When I get naked, everything I own will just drop 2 inches. It's not, Get in the shower, look like a Shar-Pei puppy. There's rolls of things coming off of me. There's no medical terminology. I don't know what to call parts of myself. My back and my ass are molding together into this ass crack flap of fuck. I don't know what. Like, I don't gotta look at it. All I gotta do is keep it clean, but I can't wear jeans anymore because I have no ass. It's just sliding down the back of my legs. Thought maybe my stomach would flatten. You know, you lose 125 pounds, you think that's a reasonable thing. It didn't. It just dropped. Y'all need to lighten the fuck up. I'm not talking about you. I'm building an awning over my hoo-ha if you need a visual, okay? Kitties in the shade. That's not, oh. I look like a melting wax sculpture of the former 17-year-old me. That's just my reality. And it's nothing I planned. You guys can relax. I'm not gonna make you look at it for, I'm not gonna make you validate it after the show. It's not that kind of show. Stop trying to picture me naked. It's not my responsibility, the stomach ache you live with. Shit happens when you get older. I didn't know, even before I lost the weight, I found out I had to put my bra on before my jeans. So you don't catch a nipple in the waistband. Am I talking too fast? Are you guys okay? Too much reality for a Tuesday? Lighten up, man. That's you only gotta learn that once. Something bit me. Shit, it was my pants. See, I like the women laugh. The men that laugh can fuck right off. Because if you're over 45, I know your balls hit that chair before your ass did. Eventually, we're all gonna look like shit naked. I just happen to have a sense of humor about it. They're pissed. And 2 little baby hedgehogs hanging out in a hammock, attached by silly putty. I've been with my husband since our 20s. We're in our 50s now. I know where they started, and I know where they now reside. We just like to have fun with it. People are too worried about being perfect. I like to catch him when he gets out of the shower. Drops his towel, I'll ninja creep up on him like a cat toy. Haha, gotcha. He hasn't given me any shit about all of what's going on here. He doesn't care. I don't even care what he touches anymore. I used to hate it when he'd grab my stomach. Like, don't touch me there. Now we don't give a shit. He's still touching me after 25 years. That's all I care about. He'll grab my stomach because he can't see for shit. Is that an extra titty? Did you invite a friend over? Are we doing that now? He didn't know. I don't care. Just get in here and get it done. I'm trying to combat the extra skin by going to the gym for the first time in my life. I'm not an athlete. Never was. Always a nerd in school. Still a nerd, but I gotta figure shit out. Internet says if you're over 50, women, if you lift weights, it'll take care of the extra skin. I'm like, bullshit, but I'll try anything once. So I started working out, and it's true. I have muscle definition I've never had before in my legs, just right here. My knees down, I look like I'm 80. And right here is where all that extra skin just... But we live in Ohio. I like to stay optimistic. It may look like biscuit dough. I just call that my husband's earmuffs, and we move on. I got guns, I'm building up some guns. Yeah, they're wearing skirts, but I got the guns. The hotel we're staying at, we're like on the 5th floor. I figure if there's a fire and I have to leap out of the window, I can just pull the flying squirrel, I'll be good. Optimism, optimism. I had several chins, now I just have a scrotal sack hanging off my face. That's okay, that's all right. I mean, my doctor even said I am now in a place where I can get the skin removal surgery, but I have to quit smoking first. Fuck off, no. I have given up all food that I loved, okay? I wasn't, like 300 pounds at 5 foot nothing accidentally. That happens over time. I've given up all the stuff I love to eat. You want to take my cigarettes away? You're putting my family's life at risk. I don't need the skin removal, man. I live in Ohio. Even on the beach, a couple days ago in Daytona, I stayed covered as much as possible. Good on all of you Floridians willing to let it all hang out. I was trying to cover up, man. I'm not gonna go work at Hooters. This is not Hooters. I mean, you can remove it unless they build an annex on the back. For the fetishes, people that like the older women, people who got that Granny Jones going on. They call it Bogwitch Brewery in the back. Sorry, sir, that your wings are extra salty. I kept them warm under my titties. There's a hair in your beard. It's probably from my menopause. Whatever. We're all gonna eventually look like shit. I don't worry about it anymore. Neither does my husband. We didn't start off this way, okay? We didn't meet on loweredexpectations.com. We were... Once upon a time, we were cute young 20-somethings. Just life beat the shit out of us, and we laughed about it and went into the shithole together. I got fat, he went bald. I want to make sure, there's some bald men who have already said, I don't like her. I love that he went bald, man. We saved money on shampoo. Walking on the beach in the moonlight, the moon glistens off his dome. It's very romantic. I don't care that he went bald. I care that the hair has migrated all over his body. We're Gen X. He never did the manscaping thing, so he had the sexy chest hair when we started dating, It was 8 years into the marriage before the back hair started sprouting. And I snuggle up to that chest hair all the time to keep warm, so I figured, oh, cool. I'll be warm even when he rolls over. But the back hair didn't come in healthy like the chest hair. It came in patchy like a dog with mange. He's got hair on this shoulder, no hair on this shoulder. Center of his back looks like an alien crop circle formation. Since we're such an intimate group, the crack of that man's ass looks like the part of the sidewalk everybody forgets to mow over when they're doing the lawn, I've been calling him the Yeti for years, and he just keeps sprouting hair. On any given morning, he can wake up with 3 to 5 new eyebrows over one or both eyes. And they're really long, like they're made of fishing line, and they kind of woo in the wind. And they're heavy, so they fall behind his glasses and tangle up with his Yeti lashes, and he's sitting there having his morning coffee doing this shit. And I don't know at this stage in our life if he's still flirting with me or having his first stroke. I don't know. Because, we both still have weight to lose. We're both smokers. One of us is going to stroke out. It's just a roll of the dice. Which one of us do it first? Okay, he doesn't smoke anymore. That's a lie. I can't misrepresent my husband. He vapes now. It's so much better. I know. We only smoke in our house in the garage or out back. We don't smoke in the house. I go out in the morning and he's out there vaping and I'm like, you drinking juice in that coffee mug? He's like, no, it's my vape. Let me explain my husband to you guys. He's over 6 feet tall. He's bald. He's got shoulders like a billboard. Big, long goatee. Can't tell if he's Amish or a Nazi. He's neither, but it's a look. He's an Army war veteran, steel worker, biker. He does not look more, you couldn't get more toxic masculine to look at than the man I'm married to. He's not, but the visual says, don't meet this guy in an alley. You know what I'm saying? And I go in the garage, and he's smoking, and I said, what does that smell? It's my vape. It's Fruit Loops. It doesn't represent him. It's not correct. I smell more like a badass than he does. It should just smell the way he looks. I think it just, you know what I mean? Like, it should smell like motor oil. Leather or homicide, something. Not watermelon crush. It doesn't make sense. But he sucks on that thing like a baby with a pacifier. He's gonna die first, and I don't want that to happen. Because I don't want to have to get naked in front of another man to see this hot mess I got going on under these clothes. He and I are used to each other, man. We make fun of each other in the best way. That's why people are too uptight. You guys, your assholes are puckering shut. I can hear it. Lighten up. We look like shit naked, but we don't care. That's why we're still happily married after 25 years. We'll still do it in the shower. It's a mess, but it's a lot of fun. Even when I was a big girl, I could still grab my ankles. It was a mess. You know, the scenery has changed over the years, but that's still his favorite vacation destination, so we're happy. I get so tired of people using filters on their pictures and they don't want people to know what they really look like. I don't give two shits. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm already a mess. I don't care. My boobs are not the same size. I have webbed feet. I don't fucking care. Oh, see, now you guys are just, now you're concerned. This is comedy. There's a reason I can laugh at all of this. Fucking skin removal. Give me a break. I'm gonna go in and get carved up like a turkey. So what, the next time I come to Florida, I can be the grandma on the beach in the bathing suit? No. You guys all have that covered, and my hat is off to you. I'm serious. I envy the confidence. I do. I envy the confidence that I saw at Daytona Beach the last 2 days. We came in for our anniversary and went to Daytona before we came here. We were on the beach, and I'm seeing women my size and bigger in bikinis, and they're letting it all hang out, and I just wanted to applaud them. I didn't want them to think I was being sarcastic either. I mean, that is respect. I had to hit 50 before I said, fuck it, go ahead and leave the lights on. Not because I was no longer shameless, I just couldn't see what the fuck I was doing. I hate it when I hear, oh, we're married, so we don't have sex anymore. I call bullshit. Married people, seriously, you need to up your game. If you are married, you should be the biggest perverts on your street. You just, till someone needs ice pack panties. Leave your windows open, make your neighbors think you're filming porn in there. You live in Florida, that shouldn't be a problem. I don't understand. Well, we just don't anymore. Do it. Do it. Do it till someone's hurt. Do it. They're right there. 25 years of marriage, I'm telling you, you don't have to like them to fuck them. Some days I don't like him, some days he doesn't like me, but we like each other's parts and the way they fit together, so we'll do it. Especially when I'm mad. That's the best time to fuck with them ladies. Fuck with their heads. He comes home from work, you're mad, you're bitching him out, but you're taking him upstairs. Throw his ass on the bed, ride him like Armageddon is about to happen. Then when you're done, kick him off the bed, tell him to go make the sandwich and watch him just go, whoop. I've done that. I don't know what happened. I came home from work and she was happy and then she was bitching and then we were fucking and she said sandwich. Honey, do you want ham or turkey? They'll do it. They'll do it because the blood's not back to their brain yet and they're such simple creatures. Enjoy one another. Life is short. You should be two lists that you work off. Shit we like to do, stuff we will never try again. But I'm gonna encourage you to try it at least once. You know, like, honey, the kids are at the Sitters. Grab a Swiffer duster and a stick of butter. Let's get crazy. I'm not gonna judge you. I will encourage you. We're getting too uptight. You can see it online. Everybody's worried about how other people are fucking. That means they're not fucking enough. Just do it. Especially if you don't have kids yet, younger people. Marriage doesn't kill your sex life. Having children does. See the way y'all hesitate. I don't trust you as parents. I don't. I have 2 sons. When I was told I would never have children, I have 2 boys I love to death. I would take a bullet to protect them. Yeah. But they're the biggest cock blockers on the planet, I'm telling you right now. Especially when they're little. You have to have that creepy, quiet sex when they're little. Right? Because you don't want them to think that daddy's hurting mommy. Truthfully, you don't want their little asses to wake up, because who are they gonna call for? Mom. And you made another person, it's in the contract. You have to check on them when they holler out in their sleep. They could be choking or getting kidnapped or something. You gotta go check on them. And you can take them to the park when they're little, run them ragged, bring them home, feed them a heavy pasta dinner, bread and carbs, carb them up to make them sleepy. The minute they lay down, And you go in that room, if they hear the bed squeaking or any moaning and groaning, it's, Mama! I heard a noise, Mom. Is the monster under your bed tonight, Mom? And when they're like 5 and 7, you can't be honest with them. You can't holler back, shut up! It's Dad's birthday. His pee-pee's in Mommy's butthole. Go back to sleep. You can't do that. Now, I will be dirty with you people all night long, but that's children. You can't talk to children that way. So you have to be quiet, and that's creepy. Quiet sex is creepy. I don't trust it. I don't want to kink shame anybody. If that's your kink, that's fine. But like, generally speaking, you don't mute porn when you watch it. You can tell me people in Florida don't watch porn now. I know you're all liars. I'm saying you don't. The noises make it sexy. You don't mute porn when you watch it. Unless you're at the library. That's a different story. Sex noises are sexy. That's how you know what you're doing is working for your person. You know, before I met my husband, if I was sleeping with a quiet comer, he didn't get a second ride. Get out. You know, everybody needs a review once in a while. Do I come across, slept with someone before her husband. Do I come across virginal to people? Look, I didn't think I could have kids, and I wasn't gonna get married because I didn't think I could have kids. I was gonna be the aunt to my nieces and nephews who let them come over when they wanted to have their first beer, smoke their first joint, needed a couch to crash on because their parents are being assholes. It's like, yep, that's my brother, go ahead, I know, take the couch. But when I met my husband, he's like, I don't care if we can have kids, I pick you. I said, well, okay, but we need to have a talk first. Because this is a small town, and it's very possible I may have fucked some of your friends. Do you have a problem with that? And he's like, I don't care, as long as it wasn't my brother's. I'm like, What are their names? Because we hadn't met the family yet. And he did some weird shit in the army, and that's when I realized our freak matches. Still, to this day, our freak matches. That's what's gonna make a marriage work, is your freaks gotta match. Because if this one wants it once a week, and this one wants it once a month, it's not gonna work. And I know people are like, you're supposed to wait until you get married to do the deed. I'm not shitting on anybody's religion. I just think that rule is very antiquated. It made sense when human life expectancy was 27. You know, as long as you both shall live, wasn't that long. If it sucked, you'll be dead soon. It's okay. We lived to 70s, 80s, 90s. I'm gonna test drive it just like I did a car. Really? No? Okay, fine. Maybe we're different in Ohio. We gotta keep warm some way. Show me the cock facts. How many passengers on this ride before me is what I wanna know. Any scratches or dents? Because that could be concerning. How's the alignment on that sucker? Does it veer to the left? Does it veer to the right? Only women laughing. The guys don't want to out themselves. You hear that was women laughing like we know what she's talking about. I'm not saying I saw every dick in Ohio. But I saw enough to know that with the ratio of men in this room, there's at least 3 to 5 men in here who have that Detroit lean peen going on. We don't care, guys, we don't care. We don't care if it leans to the left, leans to the right, as long as you use it on us, we're fine. Just like that's what I'm saying, in marriage, you gotta just do it. Stop making excuses. Kids are in bed, just lock the door, lock it, and be totally quiet. Especially in my household. My boys walk in, see my Yeti husband on my fat ass. No. That's a recipe for a future serial killer. I have seen the documentaries. And we're from Ohio, so you know it's like 50-50 right off the bat. They walk in, they see us all silently moving on top of one another. One of them would already have a body count. Which in my generation meant dead people, body count. Apparently that's the term now for young people and how many people you've slept with. See, she looked confused. I was confused. I try to keep up. Because I used to refer to myself as kind of slutty when I was young, and I realized I'm 80s slutty. I'm not new age slutty. Like what I did in the 80s practically made me a virgin when I married my husband. And I'm not judging. Release your inner whore. Do your thing. I don't care. Just stop calling it a body count, because I expect to hear on the news about people slaughtering people. But you gotta be quiet when you have the little ones. Just shh, quiet. I don't do quiet well. I don't. I'm a loud ass bitch all the time. My husband will get me going. I'll start moaning, groaning, screaming, and hollering. He'll pick up the pillow, put it over my face. I'll forget the safety word, pass out again. That shit can happen. Just gotta be careful. I don't sleep in the bed much anymore. That's something no one told me would happen in my 50s when I got married, that I couldn't sleep with my husband anymore. I mean, I'll fuck him, but then I'll leave. I learned that in my 20s. He makes noises. And I love him too much to kill him. He makes noises. I'm used to his sleep apnea noises. That started before the kids. You know, the Darth Vader. I love Star Wars. We're good. It's all good. That's like my white noise machine. Just it knocks me right out. Some people have a white noise machine. I got a white Yeti machine. I sleep well. I'm happy. Love isn't blind. It's also deaf. You get used to shit. But what I was not ready for was the night twitches and the barking. Now, we all have ailments as we get older. I got the diabetes. This foot is always giving me shit. My ankle swells up like a balloon. I have my problems. The difference is I don't wake up in the middle of the night screaming about it, scaring the shit out of my spouse like he scares the shit out of me. I'll be dead ass asleep, lulling asleep to his CPAP machine, you know what I mean? And then out of nowhere, he's still breathing. Women can't fall back asleep right away, okay? It doesn't work. Especially if you've had another person. You know that's scientifically proven. If you've given birth and you've raised a child, you never fully fall asleep. You're always in guard in your head, on guard, listening for trouble, even when the little shits move out. So I'm laying there in guarded sleep. I think I'm doing good. Then I hear, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And he's still fall right back asleep. He rolled over on his bad shoulder, or his bursitis is acting, what the fuck ever, the gout, I don't know. The restless leg syndrome freaked me the fuck out. Because I'm asleep and the whole bed's starting to shake and I think he's next to me pulling some of this shit. I'm like, I'm not on the road, I'm home, that's mine. And I'm throwing the covers back, bed check, hand check, and here's nothing. It's just his leg. Going like this, motherfucker. Kicking the shit out of me, dead ass asleep. Okay, asshole. You hairy fuck. Seriously, his ears feel like kiwi. We got some hair problems going on. Doesn't have a unibrow, he's got a unity. That shit grows together and down his nose like this. Fine, I'm gonna sleep on the couch, but I don't wanna hurt his feelings. Because he's a good man. I love this. 25 years, you can't stay with a man for 25 years and not love the shit out of him. Right? Like, I don't want to be that wife that's like, he's an asshole, he's a dick. No, he's not. If he is, it's probably because I forced it out of him. I can be bitchy. I'll own that shit. He's a good man. He's a good father. So I don't want to hurt his feelings by saying, I'm no longer sleeping in our marital bed with you. He'll just say, I'm going to bed. I'll be like, I'll be up in a little bit. Gonna watch this murder documentary on Netflix first. And then I accidentally fall asleep on the couch so I don't hurt his feelings. Murder documentaries, I can sleep through that shit. I just can't sleep through his bark. Yeah, I can't do it. He got me back though. I was at the gym and got a little aggressive with the whole, I want to lose weight before they record me in Florida. Got a little harsh of a workout, went to get out of the car and I was just, fuck. Ow, every step, ow, I mean, he does it too. When he gets in the car, it's when he gets out, yeah. So we're used to each other's noises, but he's a polite man. He never says shit to me. I'm walking up to the porch just trying to, fuck. And he said, hey, honey. I said, what? He goes, you sound just like your mother. I know, and I couldn't even run after him because I could barely fucking move. have to get my health under control, though. I have to. We are fairly new grandparents, my husband and I. Yeah. Our oldest son has 2 daughters. They were born a year apart on the exact same day. On May 9th, our granddaughters turned 1 and 2. I know, and they're beautiful. They're girls. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with them because I had sons. Like, I didn't even know how to fully dress for comedy anymore. I'm trying to grow a hair out. I'm throwing a hat on. Like, is this makeup look? I don't know. I'm a terrible girl. Like these 2 beautiful little girls that call me Nana. I'm gonna have to find a new job before they start school because my Nana tells dick jokes to strangers. It was funny when it was my sons, but these little princesses cannot speak of me that way. They call me Nana, they call my husband Poppy, and they're the lights of my life. I didn't know my heart could get so big. I'm like, I gotta stay healthy. I gotta watch them grow up. Mostly just to see how much my son fucks up being a dad. I'm sorry. If he's watching this, Spencer, I'm sorry. Just your firstborn knows everything and will call you out as a parent. You know, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? When I have kids, it's gonna be perfect. And now I'm sitting back going, ooh, you're already fucking up. Our youngest son is a lot like me. He's a troublemaker. In school, he was a troublemaker. I'd get a phone call first week of school from the guidance counselor. Mrs. Brown, this is Mr. Carr. Hey, how's it going? What did he do? At the end of the week, hey, Tony, it's Katrina. Hey, how's it going? What's up now? Right before COVID, my youngest son got in trouble for being too good at art. And this is where I'm gonna tell you right now, everybody says the kids in this generation are soft. We treat them like shit. This is what happened. My son and his friends were sitting around a table drawing in study hall, drawing, doodling, drawing. Kids throughout the ages, drawing. And the teacher zoomed in on my son's drawing because it was a little too detailed, and he tried to save his own ass by writing NASA up the shaft. Put flames around the balls for rocket boosters. And apparently that was supposed to be steam coming out the top. Bunch of 14-year-old boys were sitting at a table drawing dicks, in case I didn't spell it out well enough for you. And this teacher freaked out, like, oh my God, that's sexually, None of these boys jumped up on a table and exposed their dick and started jacking off and flinging shit in the cafeteria. They were doodling on paper. All of them got in trouble, but Max got in trouble the most because his was the best dick on the table. I get a text message from my son. Mom, I can explain. As the phone's ringing, hey, Tony, what happened? Well, Max got a little creative in study hall. I said, fine, I want to see it. And they had to send it home. I had to sign it to prove that I saw it. I'm looking at it like, really? This is what you got in trouble for? I want a copy. And my son's like, well, just make sure you get me a copy. I was an art major in college. I dropped out because I was gonna be an art teacher and I hate other people's kids, but I wrote on there, art is subjective, I see a rocket, maybe you're the problem, and I sent it back. I mean, I raised 2 teenage boys and a blue-collar husband in my house. Our first snowfall, they would push each other out of the way to draw a dick on my windshield with their finger. And they didn't even have to sign it. If the penis was a little tired, it was my husband's. If the balls were entirely too big, firstborn son. If it were completely detailed, our budding artist, Max. And my son brought me the copy home and he goes, why the hell did you want this? I said, because I'm a proud mother. And you don't draw me stuff anymore. It's going on the refrigerator the way it should. Hey, I take it down at Christmas. You guys, my name's Katrina Brown. Enjoy the rest of the show and thanks for coming out.
One more time, Katrina Brown.